What's going on YouTube? I got these two massive red oak rounds to work with, and they're really ugly, but I'm going to show you how I use them. So I'm going to start with this one, and I left this log here earlier. I didn't buck it up because I wanted to leave it here to tip this over on it so that I can keep the wood off the ground when I'm cutting. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut some smoker wood off of this, and I'm going to cut some coins out. So I can cut this section around here, and then I'm going to cut a piece off of here, a nice big cookie. And then I want to shorten this down, and I'm going to assess it once I look around. Now that I see it, let's tip it over here. It's not what I wanted it to do, but there's nothing underneath that's proper to fit in there. It didn't fall on any of the other wood. But I don't want to cut it on an angle like this. Let's see what I could do. Maybe I could kick this log underneath and tip this block up. This one's pretty heavy though. I don't think I'm going to get it up. I should move the saw. Okay, that was good. Still got to go though. Okay, there we go. This doesn't feel too heavy actually. It's just kind of tipping right. Okay, that's good enough. So I see on the back side there's more of an angle. If I wanted to cut it, it'd be better if I cut it across here and leave some of this straight, because then I could get some nice 16-inch out of the middle. This has an angle in the back here. There's an angle going out towards the outside at the bottom, and then there's an angle going from here and it's going that way. So what I want to do is, I guess I'll cut here, and then I'll cut whatever 16-inch, and I'll start from there. And then I'm going to have to noodle the rest of it into boiler wood. So I'll probably cut this whole section off here. So sometimes you want to start cutting first before you can figure out what you're going to do with the whole thing, because it can be pretty tough. You might have an idea of how you want to cut this up and make it nice, but sometimes it takes a few cuts for you to see what happens with it and then go from there. So let's get the saw fired up. It's all warmed up. Let's go. All right, let's do the second one. just assessing this one because it's pretty straight. Same with this one. I can still cut this for smoker wood. And I think that's what I'll do because I don't have too much oak here. Well, actually, I have 3 big rounds. There's one here. It's about, what, 12 inches? But it tapers on both sides. I have another one there. And then I have a big one back there. So I have a lot of smoker wood here, but I have to do a bunch of bags. I have to do about 10 bags. Then I have to fill my crate. So that's all this wood's gonna get sucked up pretty good, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna have any oak left over. So it might balance out. It looks like it anyway. But those other pieces over there, these are the pieces, they're still a little bit straight, except you can see this big angle here. And I can split that with the log splitter, same with this one. There's still somewhat vertical sections. And that one, well, you could see there's one, there's rings going this way and then there's rings going that way. It might give a problem, but I said there's big changes coming up in the wood yard. It's even more than that. But I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag yet. I'll keep you guys in suspense. But it's coming soon. A little backed up on editing again. I just burnt out for a bit of, mentally of doing the videos. I was on a run there and I was pumping out a bunch. But I just got bogged down. One problem you have if you're making videos is losing content or not getting the right content or wondering where the content is, and you got to scan through all of it to go through it, and then sometimes you see stuff that makes it totally, or what you have, the footage that you have, it makes it totally useless, and you can't even shoot that video anymore. One example being I went fishing and there's a couple parts I was missing, and I used my phone throughout the day too, not just my GoPro, and I actually couldn't find some footage. But I did go through I went through the GoPro footage, and I used a lot of the phone footage. And I think I went through some of that footage at least. I don't know how much I went through, but maybe I gotta go through it more thoroughly. But there was some other footage I caught because I had my GoPro mounted on a pole in the boat. So I had 2 things going on there, and I'm going to go through it a bit more thoroughly. But yeah, it's really tough doing the editing, guys. Depends on how much you want to do. You want to make it a little more complicated, it's going to take you extra time. Yeah, I'll do this last one for now, and then I'll get out of here. Pack all these chunks up into the wheelbarrow, put them in the crate over in Smoker City. So I guess I have 2 Smoker Cities. Hey Joe, I got one with all the rounds that I put all the coins, like these, and then I got the section where they're all in crates and they're ready to bag up. And you could say I have a 3rd Smoker City over in the shop. So that's the end of the line there. I'm hoping to get out and do stuff this weekend. Last weekend was my birthday, so I went down to Niagara Falls for a bit, just for the day. I was in Ottawa, bro! And went to Port Dalhousie. They have a beach there. Lighthouse. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share, comment, and all that good stuff.